All right. Welcome everyone to this special session we are doing today, which is titled How to Become Effortlessly Productive, right? Without any distractions. So, what we're going to do today is have our special friend Ramesh, my special friend, who is a productivity expert and creator of the Productivity Empire, who's going to give his productivity framework on how to be effortlessly productive without distractions. Okay, so Ramesh, without any delay, I would like to invite you into our community and to all the people who are watching this live as well. I welcome each and every one of you into this beautiful live. And Ramesh, welcome to this beautiful, healthy community of self-healers hub. Kindly introduce yourself, man.
Hey everyone, am I audible?
Yes, you're fully
Yeah,
audible.
first of all, thank you Sachin for inviting me. I think you have been requesting for a long time to came here to really make all the healthy guys more productive, right? First of all, Sachin, we are friends since 2 years, right? But the best part is the way you are building the community, and I'm in your level two group as well, right? First of all, thank you for this platform to really make everyone more productive. And hi everyone, this is Ramesh Yadav, productivity expert. What I can say is in the next 90 minutes, whatever you're spending with me, right? I promise you'll get 10x value. Okay. How many of you are really excited and committed to become effortlessly productive in your life? Just type me in the chat. Sachin, if possible, could you please make me as a host or something so that I can pin my video? It would be more better.
Yeah, I have actually made you the co-host. And
Yeah. So I'm just pinning you. Once again, I'm just pinning myself also.
yeah, I've done that.
So that it will be better even
Yeah.
for yes. I'm just unpinning you. I just take very less time, guys, but I will impact you to the maximum level. Okay. How many of you are really committed and excited to become effortlessly productive in your life? Just type me in the chat. Even if you're watching on Facebook or any platform, just type me in the chat. You know what? There are 17 problems in productivity I already solved in my community called Productivity Empire. Okay. In this quick session, I'll tell you the agenda. First 40 minutes, we go deep into about the framework. I'll give you all the resources, all the templates to make you more productive. Then the next 45 minutes, especially who are watching me in the Zoom, you will get a in-depth Q&A session. Okay, you can ask me the question, I'll answer it in depth so that you will become more productive and you'll get the clear action step for yourself. Is it okay, guys? If it is okay for you, just type clear in the chat. Sachin, is this the format good?
Yes, man. However, let's do it like for 60 other than 90. Okay.
Yes.
Will
Maximum I'll try to concise the concept so that you guys understand it better. Okay. My only goal is to give you that maximum impact in minimum time. Okay. Because I do respect my time and yours time as well. So first of all, just let me know if I'm sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. 1 second. I'm just sharing a presentation. Just let me know, Sachin, if it is or if it is visible.
Sure.
Because I have multiple windows open. I'm just trying to open. Meanwhile, you guys go and grab your notepads and pens, okay? That is very important because it's not never about the concept. It's always about the implementation, okay? It's always about the aha moments. I promise to you, you will get 10 aha moments today, okay? You will get 10 aha moments today so that you will be very proud of leaving this session with an action steps, okay? Is my screen visible, guys? Just type S in the chat.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. The next 40 minutes, I go deep into about your life. I can give you a lot of drill, okay? A lot of drill about your subconscious mind. I can give you that lot of aha moments, but I'm expecting a kind of engagement in chat. I prefer not to unmute yourself because for the first 40 minutes, the next 40 minutes, you can unmute yourself and speak, okay? So I'm going to introduce my lazy discipline framework. How many of you are really serious to become a massive action taker, even in terms of your health, even in terms of your productivity, even in terms of your wealth? Just type me in the chat. You know what? Everyone has plans. Why people are not able to achieve it? I will tell you the reasons today. Just type M80 in the chat if you want to become a massive action taker without laziness or distraction in your life. Okay. We are being wired our mind to stuck in the comfort zone, right? See here. So by the end of the 90 minutes, you'll get a practical plan. I'm going to give you a planner to take home. Okay. I'm going to give you a planner to take home. I'm going to give you some kind of template to take home so that you will become 100% productive in your life without laziness and distractions. Okay. That is my biggest promise. One request from your side is just take notes, because the more you write, the more you can implement it in your life. Okay. That's what I'm expecting from you. Second thing is, I know your phone will disturb you. Put your phone in silent mode a little bit for the next 90 minutes. Is that okay? If you're ready with your notepad and pen and removed all of your distractions, even in the session, I go deep into about the distractions only, how to become focused in your life. Just type ready in the chat. The last time, ready, if you're ready with your notepads and pens and non-distracted. People, tell them you're busy. Smartphone, put it in silent mode. Mindset, get tuned to me. That's it. You go, okay, I will drill your mind to next level. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Sridhar, all of you. See this here. I would really end my people with this free gift. This is called automated tracker. For example, what is the habit you want to build? It could be waking up early. It could be learning. Especially Sachin told that you guys are not having time for your health, right? This tracker is enough to build that exercise habit so that you can see the weekly progress, you can see the monthly progress, and you can get the 100% consistency from it. Okay. If you're really with me till maximum, 9:30 max, I'm going to give this as a reward. Okay. As a reward. Just I want it in the chat if you really want this. I love to give the gifts to my people. Okay. Why am I giving the gifts? Because I know how to hook your brain. Okay. This is called attracting your subconscious mind with rewards. Okay, that is the productivity concept I'm about to reveal in a minute. Okay, yeah, thank you, all of you. See this here. The first step is the foundation for productivity. 2021 and beyond, the productivity has been changed. The productivity is called modern productivity. Content is not important, right? Just tracking your time is not important. Just randomly binge watching is no more helping you. What's really important, note this down. The first principle, randomness in your calendar kills your greatness. Okay. If you have the high dreams in your life, right? The more you random in your day, it is very difficult to achieve your life, achieve your results. Okay. Note this down in your notebook. Randomness in your calendar kills your greatness. Okay. No matter you want to be fit, no matter you want to be handsome, beautiful, no matter you want to be disease-free lifestyle, the more you random, right? The faster you lost the track. And the second principle is busyness always leads to burnout. Okay. Most people think that busyness is a pride, busyness is a badge of honor. If you're the more busy you are, the faster you lost the momentum on your health journey. Right? Business is never be the choice. Never be the choice. Okay. And third, your environment, especially your environment, is more powerful than your willpower. Than your willpower. Because why few people are getting results, why a lot of people are struggling in your health journey, in your productivity, in your results, because you are not utilizing your environment max. You are not adapting your environment for growth, right? If 5 members of your home watching TV, you are more likely to watch TV. If a lot of people are in your home using smartphone, binge watching at night, you are more likely to. It's not your mistake. Okay. If you are wasting time, it's not your mistake. The problem lies in your environment. If you got these 3 steps, just I got it in the chat, right? Once you understand this core values, the core principles of productivity, right? Remaining things you can easily learn. Okay. And I'm going to give you some kind of real-time examples along with real-time execution. Okay. Just type clear in the chat if you clear on it. Yes, thank you. Yes,
Super
glad
clear.
you loved.
Super clear.
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to give you my simple system. I can call it as lazy discipline system, because the laziest way to become more disciplined in your life. I can say that. Okay. See this here. You before that, I would really love to tell you a 1 minute of my backstory so that you are more likely to connect with me. Because if you love the teacher, right, you love the subject. As simple as that. Type okay in the chat if it's okay for you. Just 1 minute. I can quickly tell you what eligibles me to speak about productivity. You would damn love this, okay? Because the journey from nothing to something is not an easy thing, okay? So thank you, all of you. So I'm a software developer from a product-based company, okay? I'm a software developer from Hyderabad. As a developer, The problem which I had is, which is this: working too hard. I'm working hard in my life because I want maximum growth. I want massive results, exponential results, and that is not possible with working hard. I found it. Okay. And not getting good hike. Every year I'm just getting a 5% hike, 7% hike. And my technical lead told that, Ramesh, next year you'll get a better hike. After next year, you'll get a better hike. Actually, 4 years I wasted in my software job. Okay. And not only that, working under too much of pressure, pressure in terms of clients, pressure in terms of technical lead, pressure in terms of colleague, right? Pressure in terms of career growth. Because my other friends who is in the other company, they are making like 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs package. I'm stuck in the 6 lakhs package, right? That really made me, what is the difference between me and that guys who are getting results? That really touched my heart. I don't understand what really creating that momentum in people's life. Okay. That is where, I'm randomly multitasking in my life. There is no clarity. At the end of the day, my life is completely at burnout. Like I'm sleeping at nights. I wake up and I do the work like a zombie. Just type WZ in the chat, working zombie. You become a working zombie in your life. Okay. Like weekends are completely sleep. No time for health, no time for exercise, especially no time for the routines such is telling to you to do, right? Because you are working too hard for the average results. Okay. That is not the way at all. Okay. That is not the way at all. And weekends are in sleep. I told you, right? Weekends are in sleep. And from that zone, now in the zone of productivity expert, right now, I'm just showing my results. I can say that just to inspire you at the age of 25, if I can achieve this, right, you can easily achieve anything in your life. Okay. Just type BIO in the chat, bring it on. I love to show a little bit of my result just to really inspire you. Okay. There is no self bragging. There is no self promotion. Just to give my heart to you. If a normal software developer from Hyderabad can do it, right, you can easily do it in your life. Okay. You can easily do it in your life. See this. I'm able to build my side hustle along with my job, and I made 40 lakhs in sales. Okay. Not only that, I mastered 15 skills strategically in my entrepreneur journey. Read 133 plus books, trained 10,000 plus professionals, right? Sachin knows me very well on this part of last 2 years, and coached in my community. We are proudly say that 240 plus productivity warriors right now. I call my people as productivity warriors so that we are a warrior every single day. Not only that, in my trust pilot, I got 100% 5-star ratings, more than 60, 70 plus ratings, right? The only reason why am I explaining this to you is it's worth your time for the next 60 minutes. Okay. Just type wow in the chat if you felt it's really wow from heart. Okay. And to came to this level, I put more than 10,000 hours of research in productivity to came to this level. And I made the productivity simple for you. Okay. I made the productivity simple for you. See this here. Why content is not working anymore? If you're chasing what is the another content, what is the next framework, what is the other thing, that thing, this thing, shiny object syndrome. How many of you are here in the loop of shiny object syndrome? You're chasing too much of content, too much of problems, too much of other things, or some kind of secret recipes. There is no secret recipes in the world. Okay. Just type SOS in the chat, shiny object syndrome. You're purchasing something, starting and doing it for a week or for a month. Again, you're losing the momentum because of some obstacles. Because of the obstacles, and you again going back to the same old personality and chasing something else. Okay. I stuck in that shiny object loop almost 13 times. Almost 13 times. And see here, hard work. Hard work is the biggest excuse, guys. Okay. If you're working hard, you're in the wrong place. Hoping for results is just a failure strategy. Hoping is never work. Lazy, if you're lazy, right? If you're stuck in the comfort zone, it will never make you create results. Okay. Busy, if you're really busy, I can say that you are just giving busyness as an excuse for results, right? Because stuck in the business is easy, guys. Okay. Stuck in the business is easy. Thinking about the growth is difficult. If you agree with me, just type S in the chat. Most people use busyness as a badge. Hello guys, I'm busy. This guy, I'm busy. No, I'm busy. That I'm busy. Actually, you are not busy. You're not productive. You're wasting time. You're stuck in that loop, right? Stuck in that loop, stuck in that comfort zone. That is where you need a practical plan. The world which is missing now is the practical plan. If you understand this, just type PP in the chat, because content is already available in the YouTube. Okay, why only few people are getting results? Why only few people are successful? Because it's not about content anymore. It's about simplified implementation. Okay, I am going to show you the simplified implementation in the next 30 minutes. Okay, simplified implementation. See this here. I'll tell you some stats. Now our economy has become distracted. We are looking our phone more than 150 times a day. 150 times a day. On an average, you are using greater than 2 to 5 hours per day on smartphone. Type me with a smiley in the chat if you are wasting too much time on smartphone, spending too much time, and you're not tracking it. Okay, there is an app called Digital Wellbeing. Just go and download the Digital Wellbeing. I will share you the link at the end of the session. You can get it right. And one more research done by Go Remotely. What they told us, on an average, the employee is less than 3 hours productive. But how many of you are here working more than 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day? You know what happened? It seems you are working, actually you are wasting time on multiple random distractions. It could be people, it could be mindset, it could be devices, it could be your environment. Accept. Okay. On an average, if you want to stretch your focus, right, it can only stretch to 6 hours. From 3 hours to 6 hours. If you double your focus, right, you tell me, guys, how much results you're going to create in your life. Just everyone type 10x in the chat. You can really 10x your results in the next 3 months just by doubling your focus. Okay, I'm going to reveal that framework in a minute. Okay, reveal that exact focus like monk framework. Okay, see this here. Not only that, employees are interrupted in every 3 minutes because of the too much technology. Okay, because of the too much technology. That is where you want to learn this lazy discipline system. Okay, this is a brand new system, I can say, because I built it from my blood. Okay, it's not came from a random book. No, I put a lot of effort to build this, to make it easy for you, to make it implementable for you. Let's start with 3 steps. Everyone draw this diagram in your notebooks. This is the one diagram, I can say, heart of the session. Okay, heart of the session. You can draw this diagram in your notebooks. Okay, first, if you really want to become lazy discipline in your life, to achieve that discipline in a lazy way, you need to first learn the planning, lazy planning. Okay, learn that lazy planning, first part. Second, planning is not enough. I have seen there are 2 types of people: over planners and under planners. Only planning is not enough. You need to work on your focus. Focus how to execute that plan, how to focus on that plan without deviations. Third, only planning and focus is not enough. You need consistency over time. You need momentum over time, right? Please draw this diagram and just type done in the chat. Just type done. Right? I'll wait for a minute because this is enough. This one thing is enough so that you can take everything from home, right? This slide, if you want to take screenshots also, and type done in the chat. Right? This is in the next 30 minutes. We go deep into about 10 minutes. Okay, each block 10 minutes. Yes, thank you. Now let's see here. Let's start with lazy planning. Why I call lazy? Because I have seen there are 2 types of people in the world. First type of people called over planners. They plan everything. They plan every day, every week, every month, every year. Actually, they under execute it. They don't execute it. Actually, they are getting demotivated by it. They compare with the ideal plan with the random routines. Okay, type 1 in the chat if you're an over planner. If you're an over planner in your life. Now, second type of people called under planners. What they do is they don't plan at all. They randomly run the day. They randomly run the week. They randomly execute their life that makes them even more reactive in the world, reactive to the people, reactive to the community, reactive to the distractions. Type 2 in the chat if you're an under planner, over planner or under planner. Actually, both are dangerous. Okay, actually, really both are dangerous. Your job is to work on your strategic planning. I can say lazy planning. Okay, just type 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 means over planner, 2 means under planner. Even if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, you can type 1 or 2 in the chat, in the comments. Okay. See this here. Let's start with your yearly planning. Okay. Yearly planning in the year, right? Instead of setting 10 goals, right? I used to write journals in my life. Okay. I used to write journals in my life every year. I still remember my 2012 journal. In my 2012 journal, what I'm doing is I'm writing 10 goals and I'm just finishing the year and I see on the December 31st, I can see that rarely one goal is achieved. And 2013, I did the same. Okay, taken the 10 goals and I executed the entire year. December 31st, I see rarely one goal executed. And 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Still 2019, I stuck in the over planning. Okay, I stuck in the over planning. That really, why am I not able to execute it? You know what? That is where the Tony Robbins touched my heart. Usually, people overestimate a day, underestimate a year, right? People overestimate a day and underestimate a year. That's what that touched my heart. Ramesh, it's not about too much planning and demotivating. It's about planning only the top three so that you will get 100% execution. Because what really motivates us is not the plan, guys. What really motivates us is the 100% execution. If you understand this, just type MB in the chat, mind blown, right? Because once I learned that 2019, it blows my mind away. It's not about planning 10 things, 20 things. It's about taking that one thing or two things or maximum three things and get it done. For example, in your health, okay, suppose you're a diabetic. Take in your health space, you take I am a completely free from diabetes. That is your health goal. Take only three goals. Let me share my screen again. Yeah. So in your yearly goal, right? Just to pick three goals. Just three goals. I hope my screen is visible. So you can just open your notebook and write what is that one professional goal. Imagine today is a new year. For you, me, and for Sachin, today is a new year. Today is a new year. Imagine what is your one professional goal. For example, you are a developer, you can take become a technical lead as a goal. Or if you are a technical lead, you can take a manager as a goal, right? What is your next role in your professional career? That is the professional goal. Second, health goal. Of course, Sachin will tell you what is the health goal you want to work on. It could be weight loss, weight gain. It could be reverse your lifestyle diseases. It could be fat to fit. What is that one goal? And third, one income goal. Okay, income goal means be clear on how much money you want to make. Okay, be clear on how much money you want to make. Don't say I want more money. More money means nothing. Say what is the number. See here, these are the examples I'm giving. Okay, one professional goal, become a manager. One health goal, lost 10 kgs of weight. One income goal, make 20 lakhs this year. If you have filled the yearly planner, just type that in the chat. If you have filled the yearly planner. This is as simple as lazy planning. Okay, it's not about planning too much. It's about planning the same. Just top three and execute it 100%. And you know what? We underrated it. Okay, we thought of having 10 things and feel proud of explaining our goals to others. Actually, we don't execute it, right? Actually, we don't execute it, and we get demotivated and we stuck in the loop. Instead, take only three goals. Imagine, guys, if you achieve these three goals in a year, how awesome is your life gonna be? You got the point, right? It's not about having 10 things and not executing one thing. It's about having only three. How many of you feel that, Ramesh, I have fourth goal, I have fifth goal, I have sixth goal? Anyone is thinking like that? Type me in the chat if you're thinking like that. Honestly, it means you stuck in the shiny object loop. You are not able to prioritize the top three things. Okay? You are not able to prioritize the top three things. Now, let's convert that yearly goal into a monthly milestone. Okay, monthly milestone. See this here. In this monthly milestone, what you can do is you had this yearly goal and you converted that into a monthly milestone. What is that possible thing you can do in a month so that you can achieve that yearly goal? For example, you need to become a manager in a year. For example, in this month, you prioritize only the planning skills. You improve your planning this month. Next month, you improve your communication skills. Next month, you improve your team management skills. So every month, you take one milestone so that at the end of the 12 months, you achieve this yearly goal. Okay. If it is an improvement, guys, you take a random number, you take that milestone. If it is a number, for example, you want to lose 10 kgs of weight, you can say loss 1 kg of fat loss divided by 12. Okay. If it is a number, you can divide it by 12. As simple as that. If it is not a number, you can build a milestone. Milestone means you can break that goal into multiple steps so that at the end of all the steps, you achieve that goal. I know you will get one question. Ramesh, where can I find these steps? Right? Anyone is thinking like that? Where can I find these steps? Actually, it is very simple. You just Google about it, how to become a manager. You will get the steps, right? Research about the planning, right? If your planning is not clear, you will rarely execute it in your life. Whatever the goal you have, the problem is lack of minute clarity, detailed clarity that is missing. You are randomly say, I want to be a manager, but how? Research. You are not the first manager in the entire earth, right? You are not the first manager, right? Lot of people are already managers. Talk to your managers, understand what they want, understand their expectations, and build a plan, build a 12-step plan or 6-step plan, right? If you got this concept, just like got in the chat. If it is an improvement, you take a milestones. If it is a number, for example, your goal is to make 20 lakhs per year, right? 20 lakhs per year divided by 12, how much? How much? Rarely it's 1.6 or something, right? If it is 1.6, what you can do is divided by 1.6, 1 lakh is your salary already. So your 60,000 you can make from stock market, from other sources. As simple as that. We complicate it without awareness. Okay. Try to make it simple, guys. Okay. My goal is to make the journey simple for everyone here. Okay. Once you understand this monthly goal, right? Break it into a weekly task. Weekly task is just an iterative process. You improve your planning skills in this month. See here, you need to take a slot. In which slot you are improving your planning skills. Okay, see this here. Evening 7 to 8 p.m. I will work on my career. Okay. So even for health also you take one slot. If you want to lose 1 kg of weight per month, take one slot for exercise, for yoga, for whatever the routines Sachin is telling you to do. Okay. And exactly for income goal also, take one slot so that you will execute them 100%. The problem is you don't have an awareness to build the daily routines based on the yearly goals. Okay. Not randomly picked it, based on the yearly goals. Break it down, yearly goals to monthly goals to weekly priorities to the daily blocks. Okay. Daily blocks. I know you will have some questions. I will answer it after 10 minutes. Okay. If you have done this activity, just type done in the chat, right? Have you done this activity? Exactly, Hamlata, you're true. Be very specific, right? Be very specific. If you have done this lazy planning, actually, I made it simple for you guys. Actually, to came to this level of simplicity, right? I put more than 2,000 hours of effort to make it simple. Okay, to make it simple. Yes, thank you, Sachin, for it. Just type done in the chat if you have done this exercise. Yearly goals, monthly milestone, weekly priorities. That's it. Okay, that's it.
Very powerful, Ramesh. Very
Yeah,
powerful.
thank you, Sachin, for it. Now let's come to the second part. Okay, now let's come to the second part in this journey, which is this. Before that, can I have your 1 minute permission? Especially Sachin, can I introduce myself to you guys? If you're brand new to me, right? Can I have your 1 minute? Just type okay in the chat if it is okay. Exactly. Focus like monk. I think Hamlata, you are on rock, right? Type okay in the chat if it is okay. Just 1 minute, I can introduce myself to you. Yeah, thank you. So I'm a software developer by heart. Right now, I left my job because I built a role called productivity expert. Now I'm a productivity expert, really impacting people with my simplified, effortless productivity strategies. Not only that, I'm a fitness freak. Even I follow Sachin's routines to really gain weight. In my case, it's gaining weight. And not only that, I'm a online gamer. I play games in my childhood days in a random way. Now I use games as a reward. Okay. I use games as a reward. Okay. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Okay. See this here. Not only that, I'm a part-time chef too. I help my mom to cook food as well on Mondays because Mondays I take break. Now I'm a productivity expert. where I really give you that maximum results in minimum time. Not only that, I'm a creator of Productivity Empire. Our Productivity Empire is a community of elite warriors. Right now, we are 240 plus warriors, right? First of all, Sachin, once again, I'm really felt grateful that you're giving me this platform to impact your people, because I know how much serious you guys are doing it in the health space. I'm in your groups, right? It's really my pleasure, Sachin, that you invite me to this journey where the real happiness comes to a productivity expert when you guys really implement this. Just type me in the chat if you're really ready to implement this, right? It's not that much difficult. The problem is your overcomplication or your too much distraction, right? Made you stuck. Okay, made you stuck. Why I have chosen this career? Why I have chosen this productivity life? Because in my life I was not productive, guys. When I started stuck in the distraction, even I used to have a bad habits in my life, randomly trying many things, wasting a lot of time. And 2019 November, I got a choice. Ramesh, you go and chase one more life, one more comparison with your colleagues, one more comparison with your friends, and you stuck in the loop, or stop everything and understand why you are not getting results. Anyone is here really frustrated about your life because you're not getting the results up to the mark? Type I in the chat if you're one among them. I was like you exactly. I'm frustrating. God, I'm giving everything. Why the results are not happening? You know what? In my research, what I found is I was trying everything apart from productivity. Okay. If you ask me, every goal, every challenge boiled down to a productivity challenge. Productivity challenge. From 2019 November, I decided, Ramesh, stop everything. Stop chasing shiny objects on internet. Stop looking at the world. Stop looking at the entertainment and put the blinders on your face and execute, become productive in your life. From that day, guys, from that day onwards, November 2019 to almost January 2022, 24 months of effort. I only go deep into about productivity as much as possible. Now I can breathe productivity, right? I have given my whole life to it. I can proudly say that after I made 40 lakhs in sales, I got the confidence. Even Sachin, I asked you about it. Sachin, can I quit my software job having 70,000 per month in salary? Right? We had a big discussion, and it's hard to leave the job. But something that's really motivating me, Ramesh, if you can become productive, why not you can impact other members, right? That is where I left my job and I built a bigger mission around myself to really impact 1 lakh professionals to achieve your meaningful goals. It's not about doing everything, okay? Achieving your meaningful goals, like giving best to your family, building your financial freedom. It could be working on your highest purpose, right? It requires your productivity, guys, right? If you agree with me on this, just type agree with you in the chat, right? Just type agree in the chat. Yes, thank you, Sachin. And not only that, there is no excuse that working meaningful things, but along with the happy family time, right? Why are we doing all these things, guys? If you boil down, everything is for family only, okay? Nothing more than that. But if you say excuse that Papa, I'm busy, Nana, I'm busy, what the hell is that busyness? No, it is just you stuck there, okay? And using my effortless productivity strategies. Thank you, Sachin, Bhavin, and all of you for really getting that emotion of the productivity. Okay, now let's dive deep into this focus like monk. Okay, yes, lazy planning is easy, but where is the focus to execute? Where is the focus to execute? Everyone type FLM in the chat. FLM, focus like monk, right? And I built this framework. I have repeated this framework more than 30 times. Not only that, I tested with the live people in my community of 240 plus people to make it simple for you. Okay, see this here. Give me a little bit more attention, guys. Okay, so we run the day randomly or react to something from external side, right? Lot of times we stuck in that randomness. See this here. To really build that focus like monk in your life, you need to learn this 3 steps. First, note this down in your notebook. The next 5 minutes, I'll explain to you what it is. Okay, I'll wait for 10 seconds. You can write it. You can write it, and I will explain to you. I will explain to you what it is. Okay, it's very simple. The names are a little bit technical. Actually, it's very simple. Okay. Yes, BCP. Thank you. So break the patterns, create a new opportunity, predict and remove the distractions. Okay. Just type done in the chat if you have written it. Yeah, BCP also fine. Yes. Even if you're watching on Facebook or anywhere, just take notes. Okay. Yes, BCP. Yeah, thank you. So now let's start with it. Usually the problem in the world is, right, we take a goal and we rush towards that execution. But the problem is within 3 minutes, you got a phone disturbance, you got a people disturbance, you got a mindset disturbance, you got the environment disturbance, right? Give me a smiley. How many times you thought of achieving something, immediately some disturbance is happening, right? Because you are starting without any clarity, okay? Without any clarity. The first step in this focus journey is break the pattern. You need to, usually you are going with the flow, okay? You are going with the subconscious flow. You need to break the pattern with any one of this activity. See this, do this activity for 5 minutes. I'm going to show you the 6 routines. Before you want focus in your life, guys, do any one of this. Okay. One is shower. Second is change your environment to a new place. Third, set up your work desk. Fourth, do some physical movements. 5, affirmations. 6, gratitude or prayer. Now your job is to, before you want 4 hours of focus in your life, or even if you want 5 hours of focus without any distraction, pick any one of this activity. 1 to 6. Type your number in the chat. Okay. Type your number in the chat. What is that one number? What is that one number you're going to do? Exactly. It could be some physical movements. It energizes your body. Usually what I do is I go for a shower before any meetings or before any work, so that my mind and body is tuned for focus. It could be one. Yes, it could be one. You can really go for a shower, even if it could be affirmations. It could be prayer. Suppose if you have some religious prayers, you can do it for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, guys. This is not a daily routine exercise for 30 minutes. No, just 5 minutes. So that you are entering into that flow zone. Flow zone. Okay. Even you can pick affirmations also. You can pick set up your work desk also. Once you set it up, it's time to build that cluster clarity. See this here. If you say that I want to finish the work, I want to finish the entire work, actually you are giving a confused instruction to your mind. No. Second step is to take a very specific task. For example, see this here. Once you have done the shower, you write the task in this template. I finished dash in dash minutes. Okay, see this here. I finish reading 2 chapters of this book in the next 90 minutes. Okay, can you see the specificity here? I finish a powerful productivity session in the Sachin's community in the next 90 minutes. See the clarity. Okay, so your mind needs that clear instruction to get the maximum focus. Okay, one more example. I finish 3 tickets of my office work in the next 120 minutes. Everyone, use this template to write your one specific task you will do after this session. It will be applicable for your work, guys. It will be applicable for your daily routines also. I finish 108 Surya Namaskara in the next 30 minutes. I finish writing 1 article in the next 90 minutes. I finish watching 4 videos from Self-Healer Hub. I finish, write your syntax in the chat. If you're watching from the Zoom, if you're from YouTube or somewhere, you can write it in your notebook. I want everyone to understand the syntax, because there is no confusion here. There is no complexity here. You make it simplified. Okay. Once you got this step right, once you create a new opportunity, break the pattern, it's time to, don't start the work immediately. The problem is you're starting the work, rushing toward that execution. Please don't start. Before you start, I want to finish a big session in the Sachin's community in the focus, right? I should not start immediately. Okay. Before I start, I should predict and remove the distraction. Okay. First distraction is people. People, I tell my mom, don't disturb me for the next 2 hours because I'm really an important meeting with VIPs. People, tell them or ignore them. Second, digital, put them in silent mode, mute them completely. Environment, mold and audit them. For example, lock the doors and windows. Turn on your temperature handling, right? See the examples here. People, tell them you are busy or tell them or ignore them. Digital, mute them completely. Environment, audit and mold them, right? I'm not saying mute the phone for the rest of your life. It's highly impossible. Mute the phone, mute the digitals until that time slot, until the 90 minutes, until the 120 minutes, until the 30 minutes. You got the point, right? I finished reading 10 pages of the book in the next 20. Exactly. Sachin, you got the nerve of it. Okay. Once you had this kind of clarity, right? Once you had a shower, once you take a specific activity and you break the distractions like this, right? Now the real focus starts. Start the focus session. Okay. Start the work. Focus session is nothing but your work only. Start the work, get it done. Get it done completely. Apart from your bio break, apart from your water break, don't touch your distraction until that time slot, until the 20 minutes, until the 60 minutes. Now, let me tell you guys, what is your favorite distraction? What is your favorite distraction? Tell me what is your favorite hobby or favorite distraction in your life? What is the biggest time waste? Use them as a reward. Okay, use them as a reward. For example, you spend more time in mobile, right? Once I finish reading 10 pages of the book, then I deserve 5 minutes of smartphone as a reward, right? If I finish 10 minutes of a set, if I finish 90 minutes of an impactful focus session with Sachin's community, I deserve 10 minutes of YouTube shorts. Can you guys agree with me? It is called temptation bundling. Bundle with what you want with what you need to do. Okay, I want to do a session with the community, and what I enjoy is my YouTube shorts, right? Nothing wrong in that, guys. I think I have seen some trainers told that put the phone in silent mode forever, migrate to the small phone, turn off your internet. Honestly, those are all the temporary solutions. The permanent solution is use the distraction as a reward. Okay. For example, you love using Facebook. Don't use randomly. Use it as a reward. Suppose if you spend 2 hours in learning, you deserve 30 minutes of Facebook. Nothing wrong in that. The problem is we have uncontrolled distractions. If you got mind blown again, just type MB in the chat. How many of you got the mind blown? Yes, even fast on social media, even you can take any reward. Sometimes I use, Sachin, sometimes I use breakfast as a reward. I use coffee as a reward. Everything what I'm consuming in my life, I take it as a reward for the work I have done. Okay, I don't take anything for the granted. Even this session is a reward for the Sachin's help in the last 2 years to me, right? So that my mind is motivated to work, right? Just like MB in the chat, if you really felt the practicality in my focus like mom session, I repeat in a summary, break the pattern with a new task, shower, change the new environment, affirmations, gratitude for 5 minutes. Second, take a specific task. I finish dash and dash minutes. Then don't rush towards that execution. Break the distraction before you start. People tell them or audit them. Mindset, you need to tune them. Digital, put them in silent mode. Environment, mold them. And you start the focus session completely. Okay, and go deep into it, get it done, and you take your distractions as a reward. For example, if you love eating food, take food as a reward. Sometimes I take biryani as a reward if I achieve some milestones in my business, right? So that your life will become very easy. Okay, now let's come to the third step. Ramesh, I'm good in planning and focus, but after a week I am losing the momentum, especially in health, guys. Okay, if you have done the exercise today, you deserve a chocolate. Nothing wrong in that, because you are training your mind for rewards. Okay, slowly you can increase the work, reduce the reward. Okay, slowly you can increase the work and reduce the reward. But the problem lies in the consistency levels. Type me in the chat if you're struggling with consistency. After 1 week, I'm losing the. After 2 weeks, life happens to me, unplanned activities are coming, something is disturbing me, right? Highly consistent, right? That is where you need to learn. Okay, you need to learn this art of 100% consistency. First step, the first aha moment you have to learn from this third part is your mind loves progress. Understand, even if you have taken a bigger goal like become a manager or lost 10 kgs, make 20 lakhs, that is not a motivating factor. The real motivating factor to you is your progress. Progress means a small improvement in your life. Okay, that really inspires you. See this here in this consistency game. Honestly, in my community, people are consistent like hell in terms of waking up early, in terms of learning new things, in terms of doing work together since 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 days. And we have the accountability mechanism. Okay, just write these 3 steps in your notebook. Then I'll explain to you what it is in a minute. The first step in your consistency is track the KPI for every goal. Second step, feedback from the data. Third, tight accountability with a partner. Okay, exactly. Feedback accountability. Just you can track it up. You can just write this 3 steps and type done in the chat. This is very important because I've seen a lot of people starting is good, but they are not finishing it. Right? They're not finishing it. But it's my job to make you finish what is the health journey you have started with us. Right? Yes.
So Ramesh, like man, to be frank, is
Yeah.
like very detailed. Good job.
Thank you, Sachin. So see this here. The first step in your life, if you really want consistency, right, you need to track one parameter per goal, one key performance indicator. Key performance indicator. What it means, if you're in business, you know that what is the KPI, like what is that moving needle in the business. In the same way, you can pick any one parameter. There are 2 types of KPIs in the world: action oriented KPIs, result oriented KPIs. I will explain to you. You will love it. Okay. For example, in the health space, right, what you can track is I exercise 30 minutes per day. 30 minutes per day. Like that, you can track. Suppose you can track the exercise, how many minutes you're exercising every day. You can use the sticky notes like this, guys. You can use the sticky notes like this. Track. Today, you have done the exercise of 30 minutes. Tomorrow, 40 minutes. Day after tomorrow, 0. After tomorrow, 25 minutes. Like the track number of minutes in terms of exercise. Okay. Or suppose if it is a number goal, it could be reps or sets. It's up to you, but I prefer minutes is the simple way. Suppose, no, Ramesh, I want to track about my money goal. If you say I want to make more money, you want to make extra 1 lakh per month, you track how much money I achieve dash in a day. I make 5,000 in a day. I make 10,000 in a day. I want the number, guys. Okay. I want the number for every goal. You tell me any goal which you are not able to find the number, which you are not able to find the number. Exactly. Exercise 15 minutes, lost weight 4 kgs in a month. Exactly. You got the point, right? So what you have to do is you need to convert that goal into a daily KPI so you track it up. Once you had the KPI, imagine for a moment. Imagine for a moment, even in spiritual growth, what you can do is, even in a spiritual growth, you can sense the feeling of connected with the soul on a scale of 1 to 10. Shraddha, you got the answer, right? How much connected, how much closely connected with your God this day? On a scale of 1 to 10, you take a number, right? Exactly. You take the number. Exactly. You take the number for it. So automatically you can see some data. And that data looks like this last week. For example, in my community, right? We track at what time we are waking up. You know, in my community, I have a metric called day number 1. I am a wake up warrior. And the time slot is 5:05. You got the point, right? So in our community, we track the data like this. Day number 1, 5:05. Day number 2, 6:06. Day number 3, 4:06. Like that, we track every day. Imagine for a moment you're tracking your exercise minutes every day in the last 7 days, and you see the data that 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 0, 0, 0, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Once you see the data, guys, honestly tell me, the entire Google's data is really not that much important than your 7 days of data. Yes or no? Type S in the chat if you understand me. because your actual data is more important than the entire data in the world, because this data shows that you are doing the work, right? Imagine you want to track, you are tracking your exercise minutes, you are tracking the exercise minutes, and that data is inspires you, and use that data as a feedback. Use the data as a feedback to build accountability. So to really become consistent in your life, doing it alone, it's highly impossible. Okay, doing it alone is highly impossible. What you can do is, you can take one committed person as an accountability partner. You can take a partner from self healer hub. You can take a partner from your life, your office life. Take that one person and explain about him or her about this goal. Friend, I want to lose 1 kg per month. Could you please track my exercise minutes? So suppose you got this data, right? You got this data. From this data, you show it to them. For example, you found only 3 days you have done the exercise. 4 days, 0, 0, 0, 0. And you can build a weekly rhythm. For example, Sunday you are meeting. First Sunday you plan for, you are expecting 30 minutes for 7 days. After 7 days, you and your partner discuss, and you found that only 3 days you have done the exercise. Remaining 4 days, you are maybe some issues, maybe work hectic on one day, maybe health issue on the second day, family entertainment on the third day, and some X happened on the fourth day. Because of that, you lost the momentum, right? Now you discuss with your partner in terms of weekly rhythm, and you challenge yourself that next week I will aim for 4 days of exercise. Yes or no, guys? See the improvement and progress here over the perfection. If you seek for perfection, you will fail. Seek for improvement, guys. Seek for progress. If you got this concept, just like got in the chat, weekly rhythm with your partner, daily accountability in a WhatsApp group. We have a accountability templates with a daily accountability, and we have a monthly planning also. For example, in a month you want to lose a kg. After a month, you your partner discussed, okay, I want to lose 1 kg, but I lost only 200 grams. Right? You lost only 200 grams. Why? See the data. See the data from last. Right? Once you see the data from the last data, that really inspires you. Where is the problem? Can I tell you the real problem is? The real problem of consistency is you are not tracking anything. Give me a smiley. You are not tracking anything in your life. I am tracking 17 plus parameters in my life. Automatically, 14 parameters is automated. 3 parameters I am manually tracking. Manually tracking, because of that, I am getting enough results. The data is really inspired to take the decisions for the future time. Right? If you understand this concept, just I got it in the chat. And this is most practical. Not only me, more than 240 plus warriors are implementing it. Okay. Now let me ask you a question, guys. Okay. Let me ask you a question. How many of you really need help from my side? Just type me in the chat if you really need a help from my side. Ramesh, I need your help to achieve my bigger goals. Type me in the chat. Type me in the chat. You know what? How many of you have seen the 10x value in the last 60 minutes? Type 10x in the chat. Today I'm not giving you anything, but I'm going to give you a form to fill. Okay. I'm going to give you a form to fill. You can fill the form. My team will get back to you. Okay. My team will get back to you to really give you the orientation for my community. Okay. How many of you need a form, guys? Type me in the chat if you want the form. Right? See this here. There are 15 plus challenges in productivity. Okay. See this here. One, lack of clarity in goals, procrastination, laziness on important things, too many distractions, smartphone addiction, stuck in bad habits, lack of energy, information overload, stuck in overwhelming and comfort zone, unable to plan, lack of strategies on multitasking, starting trouble, tracking issues, no feedback, lack of supportive environment, lack of self-discipline, not taking massive action. Now you type it in the chat. What is your top 3 challenges for yourself? Type it in the chat. What is your top 3 challenges? Meanwhile, I can grab. Meanwhile, I can grab. I can grab the form for you. Okay. 1 second. I'm just copying the form. Yes, type your top 3 challenges from your life. Okay. Yes, I'm just giving it. Thank you guys. Thank you for your love. I can sense it because these are very common problems. Okay, very common problems, and I solved it already. Okay, I solved it already. So Sachin, I'm just giving you a form, and Sachin and you guys just go and fill the form. Sachin, could you please click that link and let me know, is it clickable?
Yep, it is. Yep, it is.
Open the form once, Sachin. Is it really? Can you see the form? Anyone? If you fill the form, just type PW in the chat, Productivity Warrior. And not me, but my team will contact you and give you the orientation for my community. If you think that is the right place, you can jump in. Okay? And even if you're not interested, just fill it up. You will see the magic from our side. Okay? Sachin, is the form visible once you click it up? Yes.
1 second, Ramesh.
Even I'm also testing because the link which looks like is a different text altogether. I think from my side it is visible. You guys just fill it up, and even you now it's time for the Q&A. Just ask me your one burning question about your productivity. Okay, I love to answer it, and make sure you fill the form.
All right, guys. So it's very important for you to make sure that
Yes, Shrikant,
whatever you got
570.
today, right? So whatever you got today from Ramesh, like, go ahead and fill the form and share what you have, the problems with Ramesh, and he's an expert in productivity, right? So see, the thing is, what he's giving you is his and his team's time. That's important, rather than something else. All right. So he's very specific in there, and I really again thank you, Ramesh, for
It's my pleasure.
doing this powerful session.
Yes. Now, guys, just fill the form and you can type your number one question on productivity. Please